Depression has caused a lot of strife in my life. Unfortunately, one of the things my depression has caused was me to temporarily not be able to take care of myself. So I had friends and family for a few years who, thank God, helped us through. Because after the last incident that I had happen of a massive occurrence and losing everything, my daughters and I had to go start staying with other people because we no longer had a home of our own. Now, although I'm very thankful to have had homes to go to in different states and, different places around the world and in my state as well, I'm extremely thankful. Unfortunately, you kind of lose yourself in that a bit too, because when you are with somebody else or in someone else's home, you're on their time frame and on their schedule. So that means, of course, that you are pretty much available when they say so. So privacy is not something that you have. So although it could be nice to have people to stay with, you have to remember your independence. See, oftentimes we'll take on the characteristics of the environment around us. And me being someone who's moved and traveled a whole lot, I have noticed that being in people's homes, they have different expectations, different lifestyles. In a way, it's been nice because I've had an opportunity to somewhat walk a mile in other people's shoes by living in their homes for a few months and helping them with their day-to-day tasks. It's been rough. Now, I'm regaining my stability, regaining back my sense of self, and I look forward to, at some point, hopefully soon, getting back on my feet and into my own place. Because you really truly do lose a part of yourself when you're under other people's thumb. Plus you really can't get comfortable because you know that the situation is one only temporary, meaning you're only living there temporary, so don't get too comfortable, which causes another problem when you're living with different people and you can't get too comfortable because you have to constantly, be somewhere else. Causes a lot of stress and anxiety. Sometimes people are so excited to get roommates or move in with colleagues or people in dorms, and they don't think about the other people's lifestyle. Then you find it's too late when you've already committed to it if you don't like their lifestyle. So it's important that you look at people before you move in with them. References are great too, meaning the people that they know, their friends, their family. What do they think of this individual? What is this person's history? Are they constantly around negative people? Do they constantly have drama going on? If so, don't go to those people. They are not going to help you. I've been fortunate. I've been very fortunate that I've had very kind people help me and my daughters during these years that we've had where I unfortunately, I don't know if it was somewhat of a breakdown emotionally, but I went into such a deep, deep depression. I just stopped functioning. You could ask people. I stopped talking, and I talk a fucking lot. I stopped talking for a long time just because it was too much. So, being equally yoked, being stable, having your own home, having your own mental space, having your own mental thoughts, these things are all very, very important. So So for those of you who have roommates, or those of you who may be living with your parents, or I don't know, those of you abroad doing boarding school somewhere, wherever you are, if you find yourself in a situation where you're living with people, don't take in their lifestyle simply because it's in front of you. Make your own decisions. Sometimes we find ourselves in places we don't necessarily want to stay in, but they're good for the time being. You take the experience for what it is. You be thankful for everything, stay positive, and move on. Some people and some things in our life are only meant to be around for a short amount of time, while others might be there for a lifetime. We just never know. I am so excited about this new opportunity. Now that I'm on the board with the League Foundation, we have a whole television network launching. I hope to be independent extremely soon. I look forward to having my own spot again and having peace of mind, knowing that I have done something of my own making that was from my hard work. I'm thankful for the help I've received. I am so thankful. But I would be doing people a disservice, the ones who've helped me, if I failed. Because what that would show is that I took advantage of their help and never got on my feet, so they basically wasted their time and energy. Can't have that. So don't take advantage of people. If you're staying with people, pull your weight. If you have issues, voice them politely and with compassion. Life is short, and it's what we make it. So let's make it good.